Alright, so we're using a number 20 biscuit. So we put this on 20. And then here's the center of the biscuit cutter. Line up on here, and then here's the center line. Line up with this red mark. And it should cut a slot right there. Like that. That's really good. Yeah, so this biscuit fits down. You put glue in here, the glue expands, it causes this biscuit to swell up. And then the fence will have another slot and it'll just sit right on here. So you need to cut a slot in here. We can just clamp this to this and use it this way. So for this cut, we flip this fence down. Flip the fence down like this. This is already set up for 3/4, so this just goes on here and we go right into it. So I'm going to clamp this down first, then we'll make this slot. Alright, well it turns out it's not really a great place to clamp this, so a little bit too small, but we don't really need to. We can just do it like this. That's what this is for. You put your thumb on it and we push the button. And make the slot. Now we got our 2 slots. Leave this up and clamp it, and that'll be ready to go. We're just using this Elmer's wood glue. So we put some in the slot. Put the biscuit in there. It squirts out a little bit. Get rid of the excess. Put some in this slot. Put some in this slot too. Push it in. Line up the marks. Let's see. Usually I like to put some on the surface too. It isn't really necessary, but doesn't hurt. We'll use this disposable brush here. Brush this down. The biscuit's going to provide all the strength, but this just keeps it locked in a little better. Alright, put it in. Clamp it down. Wipe off the excess, and about an hour, we're ready to go. Alright, looking good. While we're waiting for this to set up, we can go ahead and position our position the Rage 4 on here. Yep, that's good right there. Alright. So now we can screw in the Rage 4 to the table and we're ready to go. So we just take our deck screws. Alright, it's all solid and we're ready to cut as soon as the glue dries on this fence. Okay, well, I'm impatient, so while it's setting up, go ahead and cut this steel anyway. So I set my stop block up. This is 80 millimeters, and I've got my face shield on. Since I got some hot metal, I'm going to use my face shield this time. plus eye protection. I got my safety glasses on, face shield, and ear protection. And we'll give it a shot. It's locked in. Okay. Alright, well, let's check the size. I wear gloves too. I got the hot chips on my hand. So cut it off right at 80 millimeters. So perfect. Do our next one. Next one, I'll just loosen this up, shove it over, clamp it. Alright, that time the gloves worked. I need 2 more for my project. It's immediately, so. Shove it over, clamp it, cut. Then the holder all by itself, so that's pretty good. Alright, so let's look at the edges of these. So this cut's pretty good. This one's got a few little burrs on it. A few little burrs here. So we're going to clean that up on the wire wheel and we'll be ready to go. Alright, we're going to clean these up on the wire wheel. Alright, so for my project, this is gonna be enclosed and stuff. So it's not gonna be perfect. Alright, that's how I use my Evolution Rage 4 chop saw. Speeds things up and makes things more repeatable. Saves a lot of time and effort. So if you like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thanks. Beta Signy out. Alright, it's the next morning and this glue should be set. Let's get rid of this stop block. Alright, the glue's set and our fence is solid. Alright, so now the next step is to drill this hole back here so I can put a bolt and connect it more securely to the workbench. Should have done that before I put this on, but it's alright. Alright, we'll do that next. Mark the hole. I'm just going to pick a pencil, find the hole underneath here, and just draw a circle around the outside of the hole. And when I flip over this board, I can find out what to drill. It doesn't have to be super accurate. Just needs to be able to fit the bolt, and so I can attach the work base to the workmate. Alright, so we'll loosen this up. Turn this over. Here's our hole. So we just need to drill this out. So I'll get that set up and show you how to do that. Alright, so here's our bolt. It's a 3/8 inch bolt with washers and a wing nut, so that'll go out of this hole down here. Go out of this hole, up through the tool board, and secure this tool base to the workmate. So this is the drill I'm going to use as a Forstner bit. Makes a nice clean hole. I'm going to use 5/8, so it's a little bit of slop. Again, this doesn't have to be a perfect fit, so no reason to make it super tight. And to help prevent run out on the other side and messing up the side of the hole. I'm going to put a block of wood on this side, so when I drill through, it won't, the other side will be cleaner. So we'll just bolt this on. Actually, I should put this the other way. Get the handle out of the way. Alright, then we'll just pick the middle of this hole. We've got our DeWalt 20 volt portable drill. We have it set on 2, and we have the adjuster here set on drill. So we'll just set this hole in the middle here, drill this out. I could feel when I went through this board and got into this other wood, so that should be enough. We'll clean this up and then see how it fits. So you can see the drill just went barely through this wood. We have a nice clean hole here because we put this wood in the back of it. Alright, so now put the tool into the workmate and we'll line up this hole here with this hole, the drill. And we'll take this bolt assembly here. One washer on the bottom, up through, the washer on top, put the wing nut on it. Get it almost tight. And we'll tighten these up. Because remember, we've got these stop blocks on either side. We're going to wedge the base into the workmate, but then we're going to have extra support. Make sure it doesn't go flying anywhere. And tighten this up. Alright, so that's super solid in there. We have a nice workspace here. We can put our stop blocks here and cut metal. And we're ready to go. So we'll set this up outside. I'll cut some more steel and we'll see how it works as a unit. Alright, we're set up outside. A little bit better. So we've got our Evolution Rage 4 chop saw. We've got our DeWalt grinder with a wire wheel on the left and a grinder wheel on the right. In the back we've got a steel, it's actually a floor pan for a car. We haven't really used it, so it's kind of a spark arrestor. Because sparks do go flying. I mean, hot metal is going to go flying, so it's nice and damp outside. I'm not worried about a fire starting. We've got our stop block set up to cut 80mm lengths of steel, and so we need 6 of those for this morning. And I set up a metal pan next to it to throw the hot steel in, and we'll give it a try and we'll see how it turns out. We're using gloves, face shield, eye protection, and hearing protection. So I'm also using a long sleeve shirt. Maximum protection. We put the steel in the chop saw, put it up against the stop block, make sure it's level. Tighten the wheel, turn it on. It went underneath the platform, so I'll have to get that later. That's annoying. It doesn't happen yet. Under there. Okay, that's good. So we need 6 of these. So let's stop there. Let's look at this cut. So it's got a few problems. It's got a burr here. This side looks pretty clean. It's got some chattering, which other people have mentioned. I think it's this probably. I didn't probably have it perfectly level in here. That's why it's a little bit crooked. Actually, that's pretty straight. Yeah, one side is crooked. So we're gonna need to clean this up on the wire wheel. So let's do that. One thing about this blade, I mean, this blade is okay, seems to be cutting okay, but there are more fancier blades you can get that have embedded garnet and stuff that might actually do a cleaner cut. So we'll try this blade for a while, see how it does, and then we'll think about investing in a more expensive blade later. Let's go ahead and turn this on. We'll clean this up. We'll grind off this burr there. Round the edges off a bit. Round off the corners, clean it up in the wire wheel. Alright, so for what we're doing, for my project, this is fine. So, no more sharp edges. And so that's my review and setup of the Rage 4. Chop saw, and I hope you like this series of videos, and if you like them, give me a subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Beta Cygni out. Thanks. Alright, bonus video. I figured out how to get the steel out from under the sliders. Use this magnet. Lift it up. Ta-da! Alright, see you later. Alright, double bonus. Here's what the little chips look like when they come off of the saw. So they're nice and small, and they're hot. If they hit you on your skin, it's hot. So wear protection and you'll be a happy camper. That's it.